Okay, y'all, we need to do this for a little while. Just a quick clarification. I know sometimes we have a little bit hazy clary, and this will just help clear it up for y'all. So, clary, nicely clarified, good layers, settles overnight, already having separation. In here, got your 2 large 22 quart bins. You need to make sure that you soak the filter first, that way it doesn't absorb clary and it'll actually do a better job filtering. This one will be our eventual receptacle for when it's running clear. This first bin is just to get the process started, so we don't need to worry about it ever getting clear in this one. We're going to move it to that one. So what you're going to do is pretty aggressive. Try to get as many of the curves in here as possible. Not to go over the sides, because that'll cause a different problem. And then just let it run. Don't even bother touching it again. Just keep topping it off. Get as much through this first process as you can without going over the sides. Get as much as the curds in there as you can. And then you can let this sit. And we'll come back to it in a few minutes. Once it starts running clear, we're going to transfer it to this receptacle. And then just let it run. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Letting go. Eventually I'm going to take this up, probably a little more on top, and then we'll transfer it a little bit once I'm sure that it's running clear. It's important always to stage everything so this process runs. You want to, I guess, minimize the risk of bumping the clary and knocking it on the side of the filter, where you have to start over and re-clair. So this is a little below the layer of a little below the edge of the filter. Bring this over here. And what I like to do, can y'all see that? What I like to do is go with these cups. A little. If you have a hand, or you can hold this with one hand, you want to put it down. Now you can check it and see if you're fully clear. You can see it's looking pretty good. At this point, taste it. Make sure one of us didn't mess up in a batch. It tastes delicious. Thanks, Tracy and Michaela. Now, I'm sure it's running clear because I've checked it. A little below my layer for movement. Transfer over to this. At this point, take this, pour it back on top, just very, very slowly, so you don't cause any clary to come through the bottom. What I usually do, to be honest, is I'll take this back into here, and I will use this to add to it every time I want to. So for instance, say this is getting low, just to make sure I don't mess up and have to start over or re-clarify. When I want to add some on top, I'll move it to this receptacle. Yes, I'm saying receptacle a lot. So I can just get that in there. Be sure that it's running clear. Make sure nothing cloudy is coming through. Sometimes that happens. Give it a minute. Once you're sure that it is, carefully transfer it back. And just let it run. That's it. You know, I had a feeling that when I made that last transfer, it was maybe running a little cloudy. So I checked it. Let's see if I can get you all to see this. It's a little bit hazy. It's not bad. It is a little bit hazy. So I simply moved it back to that. I dumped out all of this. I'm gonna let it sit there for a few minutes. Again, this is all like setup. Once you get it going fully clear, it's super easy. So don't even worry about it. being a little bit hazy. Just let it drip. I'm gonna let it sit there for 5-10 minutes, doing its thing. You can always add on whatever comes out back on top. That way, once it's clear, we can just go. Okay, at this point, it's run pretty clear. So I'm gonna carefully pick this up, not to jostle it. I'm gonna carry it. And put it in the cooler and let it sit where nobody can knock it or bump it. Try to make sure the handle's tucked in somewhere so no one catches on their leg when they're getting beer or whatever. I just like keep this here. If I'm nervous, I'll move, especially this is very full on or ruin what we've accomplished. So also move this to here. I want to put some more clary on top. Oh yeah, one last thing. I like to do this just for safekeeping. Also, small addendum. If ever you don't have the 22 quart, you could do the same process using multiple 8 quarts. You just have to be much more careful because you can see you have much less room between here and here. So if you're going to use these smaller ones, you might have to switch between these two much more often.